that's the wrong save file, isn't it? Options, achievement, exit game. I can't switch save files right now. Are you kidding me? Oh god. How to play, control, settings, credits. No. Reset bar in the game and then you use progress. Oh, god damn it, I'll be right back. Alright. Now we'll even start with the iconic intro. Definitely intended to do this. Jerry. Calm down, my boy. Calm down. Ah, yes. The iconic intro scene of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
File select.
Alright, test file, let's go for a proper run. Let's just delete this shit.
File select.
And go for it. One player, story mode. Here. Wait, what? Oh god, I started the wrong file again, didn't I? I am a bleeding idiot. And once again, I currently can't. Achievements, hardware options. Sound test, how to play, control settings.
Options. File select. Story select.
Yes, finally.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy that.
Hedgehog is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Oh yes, the good old cool attitude of the adventure series Sonic. Oh, Sonic in general. I just felt like it was a tad bit at its worst in this game. City escape. All units, suspect seen heading south. Oh, stage. Oh god damn it. That was weird. Oh, whatever. I mean, this game, you know, this stage is just the face of this game, sort of. If you think Sonic Adventure 2, you instantly think City Escape. That was one of the reasons why it was chosen to represent the game on Sonic Generations. It's just... it begins it all. It's the first Sonic stage. It's fun to play. It's not really complicated. And it probably has one of the most iconic scenes in any Sonic game ever. Dangerous lurking around every turn. Not to mention the soundtrack. City Escape, like the song. It's also just... everything about the stage is iconic. This guardrail section... God damn it. My idiocy. the view in general. As a body as background. Let's points here. Damn it. Set me free, trust me, and we will escape from the city. Oh, I've spent so much time with this stage in particular. It's just the best. And I failed. Come on. Alright, and now comes probably the coolest part of the game. Well, not really, I mean, it's just... the GUN truck. It's iconic. And I love what they made out of it in Sonic Generations. Where it goes even more nuts, and it's even more focused on killing Sonic. With saw blades and the ability to just run and fucking wild. God, I felt that round. Whatever. And this crash. Well, thus commences the first stage. Let's see what ranking we got. B.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Could have been better, definitely. I also felt a good handful of jumps, so... that's cool. Now to the part that's going to be the rather unpleasant one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the channel guard, but it's... when you're 100%ing this game, it's more of a chore. Let's start with you little fella. Should be hatching now. There you go. Bonk, 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 bonk. And it's a little shell. Oh, lovely little neutral face. Let's see if we're lucky another one gets a big grin. Yes, that's going to be our devil, definitely. Come here. The thing with the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2 is you just have to pump so many resources into these little things if you want them to be good at races and all. I mean, you need 200 points. Like, when I level up a trade, they get a certain amount of points. I think it was depending on which ranking they have, which is a born on trade. On set point. And the thing is just, you have to put so much into them. I mean, at 200 they only just start learning to walk with 200 on run, or to swim with 200 on swim, etc. And as much as I love these childs because they're just adorable, like I said, it's kind of a chore because you have to spend so much time here for all these races. And if you're breeding them for fun, it's time well spent, but if you like me are just primarily breeding them so they do the races and the fighting stuff, so you can 100% this game, it turns into a chore really easily if you forget to take care of them over time.
Tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on.
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Little fun fact about this boss fight, by the way, is that the pilot is saying Spider Troop's Bigfoot, but the thing is, on his mech there's a scorpion symbol. And later on we'll see another mech of this type saying this is Scorpion Troop's hotshot, while having a spider symbol on his mech, which I guess is just a small fuck up of the devs. Also, I'm cheesing this boss fight a bit. I'm sorry if you expected me to wait all the time till he flies in the circles and sits down, but no, just no. Later on you can cheese this fight even more, by the way, by using the bounce. You have like this
What?
bouncing on the floor thing.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald.
And all for main antagonist. Shadow the
Now I know
Edgelord.
what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Wow, he's fast.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Good. Shadow, what is
Oh, stay where you are! Keep your hands up!
not again?
You know, technically speaking, Shadow could have used Chaos Control just now to beat the living shit out of Sonic. So, kudos for play game, I guess.
You just don't know
No,
what
fair
you're
game, I
about
mean.
to do.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
What? Thief!
Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
I just love how Knuckles' stories pretty much just Eggman flew by, following the wrong signal, and thought that he's gonna snatch it anyway just because he can. Like, that's some god level of... Oh wow, that was easy. It's god level of riding here. On the sandy path to a stone statue. Alright, then it's on this side. Getting an A rank on the Knuckles stages is, I think, the easiest part, except for Oma Chow. Right? Where is it? I'm seriously being this up right now. Oh, I probably am. I bet it's so obvious and inside that I just... Nothing else that's inside you. Sort of obvious. Oh, you can leave this. I don't really like it. For ruling us. Oh, for ruling us? I'm not exactly sure what these things are supposed to. Sit inside this flat rock. I will probably use it this direction. It's inside here, isn't it? No. Has to be around here. Oh, this is starting to get irritating. Oh god, god, I'm blind.
I found him.
This is going to be B rank, definitely. Took way too much time. But yeah, the faster you find each of the Master Emerald shards, the more points you get for it. The game also doesn't care. What I first thought was that the ranking you get decreases with using hidden computers, but that's not the case, so use them as much as you want.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic would destroy the military building or rob the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Hey, look, it's Amy! And Eggman, too! What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
Activating legs. Because legs are so much more efficient than a flying jet engine. Definitely. Oh, the first Eggman fight is kind of a joke, but the second one can be a pain in the ass. What I, by the way, love about the Sonic Adventure series as well, like, well, series, the two games, is Tails' character development. Especially the first game.
Go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here? I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic. Again? Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again. Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back. Don't leave without me! I want to help Sonic too!
Prison Lane, our first Tails stage, and first of all, sound warning. Majority of Tails stages you will hear this sound. The reason behind that is quite easy. Tails' main attack is a lock-on shot, which is quite annoying to deal with because you consistently hear this loud annoying beep sounds. The thing with Tails stages is just that getting an A rank here is based on how many points you get, obviously, but you primarily gain points by locking on into as many targets as possible before releasing. So you'll hear this annoying beeping sound a lot, and I mean a lot. Which I'm really sorry about, but it's just not helping it. I'll start collecting more essence. Oops, win. Oh yeah, by the way, each color of essence gives a different type of power. Purple was flying, yellow was swimming, green running, and red power. And yeah, these are really all the only use these have is really feeding chows and buffing them up. I don't think you can find in many stages, actually in all stages. No, here we have one. Animals. The thing with animals though is that they also change the appearance of a chow, which depending on what you give them can look quite horrendous. Prepare your ears to bleed because right now I'll have to... Oh, these elevator sections are so boring. I get why they're here to just give some options, get free lock-ons pretty much. That's just boring. Oh yeah, but as I said, animals can change the child's appearance a tad bit, like giving them animal body parts. And you really don't want to see a supposedly cute little chow running around with fucking gorilla arms and... I think they even get a monobrow from gorillas. but what animals have is that they can give, with their body parts even, certain traits. Oh, here we have a rare animal. We can't open the cage right now, but... Now, rare animals are, yeah, usually mythical creatures. Well, I guess you've seen unicorn, or phoenix, or swamp monster. And the thing with these are that you get them when you open 3 chow boxes in one stage. Or they are, as I said, kind of hard to find. But they usually give very good traits. Like, I think the unicorn gives some of the highest bonus to run. Massive amount of points. Have you?
I did it!
Oh yeah, but I really don't like giving chows animals because it's just not really... I don't like changing their looks
Very good!
unless I actually intend to do so myself. You can also get quite some pretty parts like phoenix parts or some bird parts. Why am I even trying? This child doesn't even have a fraction of, yeah, liking. Oh, let me get some. And as you see, if you treat a chow well with a certain type of character, they turn into a certain type of chow. Like, for example, this one is going to turn into a hero chow because I'm treating it well with the hero characters. I tend to turn the other one into a devil chow because you need one of each to, first of all, get their respective worlds. Because dark and hero chow world exist. And second, you'll need one of each later on for races. The hardest kind of chow to breed would be a neutral chow, because you'd have to take care of them equally with both teams. Oh, I don't understand things. And probably the hardest... Oh, catchy time.
Huh? Amy?
Keep your voice down. Have no fear.
Amy Rose is here.
Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Are you sure you don't need my help? It looks like you could use it.
The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Did you see it? Where is it now?
If I tell ya, will you marry me?
No way!
I thought I had you this time. That black hedgehog came here with Dr. Eggman.
So, Eggman's behind this, huh?
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that? Wait for me, Sonic! He's such a brat sometimes.
Oh, Metal Harbor. Beautiful stage. A little fun fact about Metal Harbor is that there are actually a few seconds at the beginning of the soundtrack which got cut out. But if you listen to it anywhere, pretty much... Oh god, I almost quit miserably. If you listen to the soundtrack of Metal Harbor pretty much anywhere, you'll be able to hear the first few seconds, which are actually kind of a cool build-up to the stage. I don't know why they didn't keep it. And we got our first upgrade. Light shoes. Which is a pretty neat item because we can now do this. The ring dash. It's fast, it's useful, I love it. Nice. Platforms, damn you. I also love how this place is called Prison Island, but barely anything here is an island. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, it just seems man-made. And here comes the part that you smack me across the nose and stuff. Ooh, speed boost, this is good. Shit. Okay, I got greedy there. There goes a chance on an A rank. I got greedy, I'm sorry. But you see, if you make it to the very top of the rocket... Oh, forget it. If you get it to the very top of the rocket, you'll actually be able to get some more points. But I got greedy there and grabbed the Phoenix, which is one of the few animals I'll actually give to my Chow, because it looks fucking badass. Yeah, this is going to be a new rank. As you can see on the score, every time you die, your score just gets set to 0 and you'll start at the beginning of the stage. Which really is a pain. But whatever. Donk.
Barely made it.
Oh, this hurts. Yeah, I shouldn't have grabbed the Phoenix. I would have had so much time. I mean, the game even gave me a speed boost for crying out loud. Oh, whatever. So where's my... Oh, there he is. I can already see the distinct difference in color because, well, in their base color, Hero Chows have a white, kind of angelic look. Oh, look at him, he's doing little wings. I should be careful. He might turn into a flying type. If you boost primarily one specific attribute of a Chow, they will also change looks. And actually, hero flying types look alright. But neutral and dark flying types look pretty awesome because their looks are based on knights from the, well, Saga property knights. The Inlet Knights, Dream Delights. Now he's already pretty much looking like a Hero Chow with the colors and all. The little dot on their hand also turns into a halo, which is just really adorable. I love these things. So far, so good.
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you.
Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me?
Ha! You're not even good enough to be my
You
fake.
eat those words.
Oh god, I remember that animation where after saying I make you eat those words, Sonic actually just stuffs the... like, how's it called? The captions, was it? Like the script into Shadow's mouth. Also, it's kind of funny, the Sonic vs Shadow fights are pretty much the most boring ones in the game. Because when one does the homing attack, he can't get damaged. Like, the moment one of the both hedgehogs jump, they're pretty much invincible.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Oh yes. time-limited, about to blow up Jungle Island stage. Which I guess is part of Prison Island in canon? And another great stage in my opinion. I love the design of this place especially. What? Oh, damn it. And there was a raccoon. Okay, the legendary trash panda. Well, got 1000 points from this attempt at a trick. Not exactly the one I intended to go for, but whatever. Also, here we get our first optional upgrade. If we hit... There we go. Let's not stop here. By the way, I've never made it on that vine that's on our side, which we could have grinded on as well. I know it brings a good handful of extra points, but I never made it to that thing. I don't know if my timing is just off, but... whatever. Let's grab this Chowky. Come on. What I also really like is how each of the characters has their own primary ways of getting like bonus points. And for example, Sonic and Shadow, you have these tricks you can pull off pretty much, like chain homing attacks or circle jumps or other stuff. It's just in general traversing the stage in awesome ways. Only easy enough for you to gain a good handful of bonus points. Oh, it was not. On the other hand, Knuckles and Rouge are based on finding each of the emeralds as fast as possible. And then there's also Tails and Eggman, which rely on getting as high of a combo on targets to lock onto as possible. Ah, Sonic. Awesome! I don't know why I got an awesome rating for this. Whatever. Found? Yes!
That was cool!
Finally, an A ranking. Ciao world. Also, another unique trait which Tails and Eggman have is that, unlike the other two, they don't have rings, they have actual health bars. Which makes sense because they're rather slow and... yeah, more of a combat type. Oh, by the way, another way you can turn a town into one certain faction is pretty much physically abusing them with the other section, but that's not something I'm going to do. Because God forbid anyone even dares to hurt Chows. Actually, Chows can even die. They have a limited time span, but depending on how you treat them during their lifetimes, they either actually die or they get reborn by leaving behind an egg. Which is also something you need to put into consideration when you intend to get something called a Chaos Chow. Pumpkin Hill.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Okay, just don't see how to creep. Shovel claws. It's about to fall off. I think that was on... Oh god. That was close. Oh no, it wasn't Church Mountain. I think it was on the top here, wasn't it? No, not that one. Oh, here.
2 more left.
Pumpkins who don't get a pumpkin on them, definitely. Oh, obvious. Should be 2 pumpkins out of the way from each other. Down here, I guess. Oh. Suffering from a stuffed no? Oh, I know which one that is. Let's see, wasn't even that close here? No, it wasn't Tremont, it's this one. Pretty sure about it. Or not. Oh no, it's the one that was sad. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I could have stayed there.
It's closer.
Oh, damn it! Well, I feel like it's going to be a B rank.
I found it.
Although we got all of them in decent time. Alright, Joey. Nice.
Yeah, this is perfect.
I just realized I've never been in the Chow Waters Knuckles.
Citizens of Earth,
Maybe we should soon get a respective item.
listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
That one used a fucking moon cannon. Ah, Jerry, get off the keyboard. I know you're just going to poop between the keys again.
Look! Half of the moon is gone?
It's more of a quarter.
That creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Got it!
The 3 of you? That means me too! Hey, wait!
Calm down, Jerry, please. Be a good bird. Oh, Mission Street. And we'll have this the first Tails upgrade. The boosters. And we can do this now. Which is quite a lovely ability. Helps us traverse terrain pretty well.
Okay.
But one shall not overestimate it. I did a lot of times. Radical. Oh yeah, all these cool sounding terms. Gotcha. Nearly destroying these camouflage bots also brings a good amount of points. Also, can we just acknowledge the determination the GU pretty much has in stopping us? I mean, you're going to blow up bridges and everything just for the sake of getting Sonic and Tails and the others. By the way, I think the maximum amount of... Oh god, sorry, please calm down. No, I don't like the speech. It's probably in my little one. I was about to say, I think the highest combo you can get is Tails. Dagman, when it comes to points received, was 12. It's been a while since I tested it out, but I'm pretty sure 12 gives you the maximum point rating. So any combo beyond 12 is pretty much just wasted potential. You also can't hold on to these lock-ons forever. When your laser pointer beacon thingy starts turning, that's when you should switch. Let this annoying engine sound please stop. Seriously irritating. Oh, come on. You could have appeared like a second earlier. Thinking about it, it should be pretty embarrassing that all these high-tech military weapons fail against a little kid in a self-made mech suit. I'm not talking shit on Tails or his engineering, but god, it should be kind of embarrassing that the whole damn military can't stop this little child. Oh, that's nice. I mean, how old was Tails again on the Adventure series? I think he was 10? Wait, Cream was 6 if I'm not mistaken. I think Charmy was 8, according to the manual of Sonic Heroes.
Everything will be okay.
I'll pick him up. Said pick him up. Get over here. If this keeps up, it's also going to be a fun time. Although actually things are quite even right now. Yeah, just one or two levels ahead is the problem. They're so cute. Well, side note, increasing their stamina is kind of a pain in the ass. How about Jerry? Calm down. Mountain Region Mine. Oh, aquatic mine. Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
Alright, first thing we gotta do in an aquatic mine is get an item that just massively increases quality of life in later stages. And destroy this block, because we can. Which is, oh. Was it this one? No, it's not this one. Oh, the emerald seems to be in there. Where is it? Ah, there. Down here. Now we gotta swim through this whole passage and dive up. As just heard in the soundtrack, we were about to drown. Now we have the air necklace. You can now breathe underwater. Yep. Also, up here is a dragon. Which might also look pretty damn cool. Don't forget the parts I want to get from it. This is your boy Knuckles. Oh, camera, stop playing against me. Oh, I love this soundtrack. Stages have some of the most chill soundtracks you can listen to. Like, seriously. Well, some stages usually just have this hype kind of soundtrack which just keeps you running. Which is a very lovely concept because the soundtrack of each character's stages do well representing the character. Knuckles usually being, well, not really calm, but kind of chill. Unless he's being annoyed by anything. And I mean anything at all. Behind a falling... what? Behind a falling tree. What? Where the bloody hell are trees supposed to be in a aquatic mine? Guess it's up there somewhere? Apparently? Top of these ventilators, maybe? No. Oh, maybe up top. Probably up top. Let's raise the water levels again to 1.
It's closer.
Oh. Tree lot, obviously. Oh, damn it. Let's just get this one. Path to the Abyss. That sounds unpleasant. Oh god, yeah. This... hello, bee. Die. Let's just set back the water levels again. It's rotating anything else than 3. Is it down here? No, alright. I honestly can't really start anything with the Turbo Abyss right now. Except that these camera controls are abysmal. Oh, maybe down here in the mines. Alright. Don't tell me it. Oh, damn it. One of the very rare occasions where I actually need a higher water level. Oh. Curses. Save yourselves the comments over shall I now also. Calm down, Jerry. What's bothering you, my boy? Jerry, you're a good bird. No, it's wrong direction. Here.
I found him.
Ugh, yeah, but it's going to be a sea ranch. Probably.
Not too bad.
Knew it. Not too bad is your opinion, Knuckles. Why is it this was utter shit? Ciao world. By the way, one thing I haven't even done yet, besides giving my Chow a badass motherfucking dragon, is showing you guys the kindergarten. Bling. As you see, you got different traits from it, and horns. Oh my god, they're so adorable. Oh, right. I need to go manually to the Chow garden.
There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space?
Oh, you mean like the huge fucking cannon he just a few hours ago shot?
Knuckles!
Probably
Hey
not.
guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where are you going?
Move aside, Knuckles!
I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Or I could just make the logical decision and decide that he's on the huge fucking space cannon he just used. Yeah, but before we need to boot 101,
Let's go!
I'll just exit. Because by God, I don't like this stage.
Stage select. Character select.
Right, what I wanted to do was go to the Chow Gap with my little angel. Perhaps even give it a nickname already. Let's name it after a friend. Thinking about which one though. Oh, I know. Someone I often address as literally being an angel. Well, not literally. I misused the term literally. My apologies. But first of all, let's go to the health center. It's not good. Your child was very healthy. How is being very healthy not good? Anyway, now we have the medical child. He's pretty shit except for his flying traits. Alright, that was insulting, I'm sorry. But ability type child, attribute neutral at the moment. And he has pretty bad stamina and power. His run and swim are decent, his flying is good. Personality crybaby. Favorite, your child likes round fruit. That's lovely. Yeah, he doesn't have any Chow racing stats yet. Black market. Hey, you wanna buy Chow? No. Actually, you can buy Chow eggs in the black market. Well, that's not what I'm here for. Apparently there's... Oh, that's a shame. No round fruits in the market. It's kind of... Hold on a second. You have dark fruits, don't you? I just saw it. Can't fool me. Yep. Dark trait food. It feeds the darkness inside Chow. Well, I also love how you give Chow's names at fortune tellers. No. Do you want a different name? Oh, about naming a child? Yes, there we go. Oh, Lito. Kid. There we go. Yes. Kid's gonna be the name of an ideal little angel child. The personality made it. And eat to get a big, strong and healthy. As you, because I'm not going to be around with dark characters much. Going to get the fruit of evil. So you guys can also finally see what coloration dark channels have. Up, up. Jerry? Jerry? My boy. I mean, he is getting darker already, but I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. You just eat another fruit in the meantime. Well, are they even fruits? They look kind of like fruit. He is getting darker. But if we can afford, I think I'll give him 2 more. Because I really don't want him to turn into a neutral channel before I finish the... Well, at least I can afford 1 more. Congratulations, Dark One, the heroes just spent a shit ton of money on you. Oh. Where's the Dark One? There he is. Maybe we'll just contrast the stage already. This is the reason why you don't go into the water before you don't have at least 200 points in swim. Up, 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 up. Eat up. Word up. Oh, god damn it. Don't. Just stop it. Get some help. Actually, don't get some help. Just don't go into the water. Come on, just please eat the fruit. Oh yeah, now you're just mocking me. Come on, turn into a dark chow. There we go, this is better. By the way, also, if you cause physical harm to chows, they actually start crying. God. It's heartbreaking. Actually, I think I'm going to do a few dark chapters as well.
Intruder alert. Intruder
alert. Security breach at gate 3.
Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all too easy. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared it.
Can I just say, I really wish Eggman's lock-on weapon would be actually a machine gun as to show them the cutscene. God, that would be badass. Also, one of the main traits in Eggman stages, at least this one, is... Yep, security doors. Well, also just so we can breach those doors by just simply shooting them. Got the key. One thing about Eggman stages is that while Tails usually goes up elevators, Eggman often goes down. Which, I don't know, I guess it's just a design choice.
Security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
Yosh! 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 Oh yes, Eggman stages. If there's one thing you want to hear being yelled over and over again, then it's... exactly Eggman. Speed boost on an elevator, because that makes sense. Also remember to not be too greedy with your lock-ons, because, as I said, over the time your laser pointer will turn blue and in the end even start to fade. Once your laser pointer is faded completely, after like 1 second or so. Let's just take a look at it. There it goes, getting darker. Now it's purple, blue, and now it's gone. Yeah, that's pretty much when you just lose the lock-on, which probably isn't worth it. Because what good is a high lock-on if you don't have... no, if you don't release it, just shoot your targets and get the points. Alright, now comes the interesting part. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Oh no, indestructible doors. Can we all just talk about this major design flaw of having indestructible doors right next to the indestructible door penetrating rocket?
Now you know why I am the best.
Another thing I find interesting about Eggman and Tails stages is that Tails stages often rely more on mobility, while Eggman more often has to brawl through more enemies. Which later on gets even more visible. Because Tails will have like more complicated passages where he has to pass through. Passages, whatever. Well, Eggman often just has to clutch through shit tons of enemies. It's not like Eggman will have no places to like jump around through either. I just always felt like Tails were much worse, and I died by falling down cliffs far more often as Tails. Yeah, but as you see, all little fellas turning quite into a good dog chow. A good dog chow. But you see what I mean. This tiny little wings are also getting spiky. I'll think about a nickname for a dark child though. Someone who's absolutely evil, who just enjoys being kind of an asshole who... Actually, no, someone. Apologies, I got talked to. I don't think he's reached maximum darkness yet. Yep, he's getting darker. There we go. Now he's a full-fledged dark child. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. This dark, bloody red color, this devilish look at this big grin he has. I love it. Save child. Oh no, I was doing. Ah, yeah, right.
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now what?
Behold the true power I possess.
We be careful to fly during cutscenes.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
And here we have Scorpion Troops Hotshot, who has a spider painted onto his mech. Because logic. Oh, I guess it's just some mistake in the script. At least that's my take on it. Oh, get on the box. Ouch. I think no. Hotshot's also flying at the same. On. Nope. Ain't gonna do. Yeah, I'm kind of cheesing through these fights right now, but really, ain't no one got time for these.
That guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the space colony Ark.
Ark.
Yes, Ark. Desert area. Or not the same cutscene, different theme song.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful. What the?
I still love how Knuckles already has all the upgrades we collected.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
And thus begins Dry Lagoon. Which definitely looks incredibly dry. But not today. Let's just visit the Child Garden again too.
Stage select. Character
Beautiful.
select.
Dark Child. Proper nickname. And I think that on that for today. Where is he? Oh, there is he. Or it. Or her. I don't know how to address chows. First of all, visiting the doctor. Medical chart. Holy shit, he has everything. Like, I mean, one rank in each stat. Like, one of each possible stats. Flying A-type even. Swimming B, that's nice. Power C and red stamina. No personality yet. Like Stranger Fruit. Lovely. Yes, yes, yes. No, not Rusty. No, no different name. Yes. A being of pure evil. So. There we go. Based on the nickname of a friend of mine. Ooh, drawing class. Nice. Oh, the kindergarten child can learn usually rather useless things, but they're kind of adorable. Like, watching them do this stuff. Later on there was like, singing classes, drawing classes where they start drawing stuff on the floor. Oh, this is going to be a good one. But as I said, I'll be gone. Oh, who knows when I'll do another one. Bye.